I sat here for 5 minutes and I puzzled over this, and I thought, can I do it better? And I just unwrapped it, and it sort of bunches up, it sort of clings to itself, comes undone quite easy. The back side of it, you can still see the camo pattern. Obviously there's a difference, a right way and a wrong way to put it on, but even if you put it on the wrong way, although it might look a little bit light, it's still got a break up concealment part of it. And I thought to myself, can I, with the material that I've got, improve what I've done? So, just out of curiosity, I've decided to just try it again. One quick wrap over there, and it says stretch, so I'm stretching it, reducing the overlap that I originally done. Pull it tight instead of just loose. Not really bothered about wrinkles and stuff like that. Onto the fore end. I'm not going to worry too much about how pretty it looks, and it's a bit stuck there. I think just continue through that. Well, as an experiment, it says stick to itself, but I shall not overlap it. I shall stick it to the checkering on the wood. Mould it in a bit. Now, I'm sure I could actually improve on that, but what was originally a 17-inch barrel being covered, I've now extended that by a couple of more inches, and the end part there, that would be having quite high contact area with the hand. And again, if I do knock it off, it's easy to stick back to itself, or I can just finish it off stuck there. Now, just thinking about that, I think with an eye contact area such as the fore end of a shotgun, if I was going to do it, I'd carry on all the way down the fore end, and I'd stop at the hinge, do several wraps around this area. With most of the hand contact, friction, movement somewhere central, I think it would be better to have the end part of the tape up about here. But yeah, stretching it does make a slight difference. Oddly enough, I've got a few more wrinkles in it. I'd have thought that would have pulled the wrinkles out, but I'm happy enough to have wrinkles in there. As I said, bushes, trees, grass, they all have a 3D shape to them. But yeah, this is, the more I think about it, the more I like it, and doing it at the end at a slight angle has improved that part, I think. So, all areas covered. Yep. One of these items, I think the more you use it, the more you get used to the idea of how to wrap it around. I think the more you'd like it. So yes, I'm definitely looking forward to going out with this wrapped around my gun. Yep, definitely. I've just looked here again to double check. 4.5 meters, about 5 yards. I've managed to do my shotgun. I've decided to put some on the stock, just on the area where the cheek piece is. Obviously wrapping round, it's done both sides, and you can see there the shiny part of the stock, and there is absolutely nothing on this tape. It really does cut down the glare. I've left the hinge part, the action, I've left that clear. And what I've done, what I prefer to do, is I've cut up a camouflage gun sock. Now, up until now, if I was going to camouflage a gun, this is what I'd use. That's the part that went over the stock. The idea is the trigger area there, you can trim, cut, do whatever you want to make it fit. And then the part there that goes over fore end of a shotgun, or the action part of a rifle, then it slims down then to the size of a barrel, and this does fit an over and under. It's quite stretchy, just the same as the stealth tape from Jack Pike. But the one disadvantage with this I found, although it was easy to remove, it slipped about a bit and you didn't quite have the grip that I would have liked. I mentioned earlier about how good the grip is and how good the matte finish is where it doesn't reflect the light. But what I've done is on the end, an old gun sock, I've cut it up. There's a bit of green in there, it's a different shade. There's a few splashes of brown as well as the usual black. And then just there, just a very small band of another sock, well it's the same sock, just cut it up, a small band. And then there where the fore end is, I've just put another piece there, so it's multicoloured and just a bit of contrast, bit of difference, just breaks it up rather than being a solid colour. I have a sneaky feeling, and I very much suspect, that from a distance, particularly 30, 40, 50 yards, this wouldn't even be noticeable. But I don't know, even if it's just peace of mind, it's all in the mind sort of thing, I don't know. But I've got these socks, I need to justify owning them now. Either throw them away, give them away, or use them. This is my old one, and I think I've made some good use out of it. Now let's see the gun in action. Let's see just how good it is out in the field.